Mike Tyson recently had this great quote. I'm watching people say about Tyson, why would he do this? Why would he go fight Jake Paul? He can embarrass himself if he loses to a quote unquote YouTuber. And Tyson had a really good answer. And it's something that we've talked about on this channel. I've talked about in my Killer Instinct program, that in successful people, the response to fear is actually inverted compared to normal people. It's the opposite of normal people. Normal people feel fear. They hide, they run away, they just avoid it at all costs. But successful people use fear as a target indicator. They use fear as a radar, right? When they hear fear, it's like the radars go beep, 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 and they go towards that, right? So as soon as they sense fear, it's very intriguing to them. It's alluring to them. So Tyson stated, I was afraid of the Roy Jones Jr. fight in 2020. I was 100 pounds overweight. I was, however, old, 54, 53, and I said, let's do it. And here's the key point. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it. That's my personality. Right now, I'm scared to death. So he's scared of this fight with Jake Paul. He knows his reputation's on the line, right? He knows that. He's a very smart person, very astute. But because he's built different, and when we say somebody's built different, what do we mean? They're willing to put themselves on the line. You wonder why these MMA guys would take the risk of fighting Jake Paul. You know, because if you lose to him, well, you're really embarrassed. Look at Askren and the other fighters that he's beaten, knocked out. Nate Robinson, the basketball player, right? Tyron Woodley, yeah. But these guys, all of them, I have respect, and Jake Paul as well, because they're going way outside what is comfortable for most people. They're going into their fear. And if you look at damn near anybody you admire that's successful, it's like they eventually got on stage. They eventually got on the court, got on the field. They went and did it. They went where they were scared. They got in front of people. They put their, and especially in the social media age, you're just going to get savaged, right? So I think it's admirable, and it's something you should try to emulate. Whatever you feel scared about, playing against somebody, trying out for a certain team, that's where you need to go. Now, of course, this fear also drives work. And you can see Tyson working like a maniac, right? So this fear has a dual purpose. It tells you where to go. It tells you where your success is. But because you're scared of this humiliation, it gets you up early. It keeps you up late. It focuses attention, right? Whenever I have a debate or something, right? That fear of someone embarrassing me in a debate, I will go monomaniacal on a subject and just do endless 12-hour days getting ready. I don't want to be embarrassed. Tyson says that his success in life came from this sort of attitude, this, following my anxiety, following what I was afraid of. It's why I've had success in any aspect of my life. It's the only reason I found success. He also says what's interesting is as the fight gets closer, by the time he steps in the ring, he has no fear. It's kind of like he's been through all of the fear and preparing. And when he steps in the ring, there's no nervousness, there's no fear. It's very interesting. Anyways, we talked about this in the Killer Instinct program to make sure when we feel fear, we go towards it. This is Basketball Brain. Peace.